Oh, that's right.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Richelle. I'm joined with my lovely mother, Clarice. She has not been on my channel in a hot minute, definitely like over a year. Long time, you're a fan favorite. Is this focused? You're a fan favorite. How did you feel about being on my channel? Make you nervous?
No, didn't make me nervous.
No?
No, the life of Rara.
Another day in the life of Rara, bringing my mom, putting her through this misery of being on the internet. It is Christmas Day. I'm back visiting my family for Christmas.
Merry Christmas all.
Figured this would be a good time, since I'm not back in town very often, that this would be a good time to film a Q&A with my mom. I am very pale right now also. I'm not liking this in the viewfinder. She did not want to do this. She did not want to do this.
Kicking, dragging, screaming.
Yeah, I've been wanting to film this video for, what, like 2 months now?
Yeah.
2 months. 2 months, and she finally caved, so God bless. It's a Christmas miracle. So all these questions, these Q&A questions, have to surround dancing and stuff, because I feel like there's a lot of stigma and people are just really judgmental and closed-minded and just have a bad view on it when they don't even really know what it's like and how it's really not what anyone thinks it is. So I thought it would be nice to interview and ask my mom questions about dancing and all that good jazz. Hello, popping in, it's Richelle. From the future, I'm editing. I took my lashes off, so I might look kind of crazy. My space buns are literally completely falling out. Oh my God. I just started editing the video and I forgot to mention, I'm currently also doing another sale on my OnlyFans. Every time I upload a new video, I like to do a sale on my OnlyFans, just because I feel like each YouTube video is cross promotion, brings in new people, so I like to give more people the opportunity to afford my OnlyFans if they want to check it out, because usually it's $20 a month, but right now it's currently 50% off, so it's only 10 bucks. There's some really good shit on there. I just did a collab with Ali Hardesty and Olivia Cara. We did a 3-way collab. That's really cute. Also, if I sound weird, I'm just really out of breath and really tired, and I drove back to LA today. On Christmas Day, I drove back to LA, so I'm freaking exhausted. What the hell is that? So if you guys want to check out my OnlyFans, I'm having a big Christmas sale, 50% off. The link will be down below in the bio. Hope you guys all had a good Christmas. Now let's get back into the Q&A with my mother. Okay, question 1. How did you find out I was dancing, and were you upset about it, or did you just not really care because it's my life?
You reminded me how, and it was not a good way of finding out. You had a friend living with you or staying up with you, and her dad came pounding on my door, and in a horrible fit of anger, and shared and broke the news with me.
So to summarize that, I had a friend that I started dancing with. Her dad found out and showed up at my parents' house, which personally to me is kind of weird, because I was 21 years old. I'd been living on my own since I was 17. It's my life. I don't live my life for anyone else. So I'm not like a 16-year-old. You can't just show up at my parents' house trying to fucking get me grounded. No, I live my own life. I pay my own bills. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was not good, because I hadn't seen this family in years, and we weren't close at all. It was weird. In fact, it was very unsettling. It
was very bizarre. So were you upset about it, or did you not really care because it's my life?
It's your life, your decision. We raised you to be independent.
Period.
You know, we wanted you to be a productive citizen, be able to live on your own.
Pay my taxes.
Pay your taxes, pay your bills. Relying on yourself is what we wanted.
Yeah.
And since that's how you get there and how you achieve it is your business.
Dope. Okay, question number 2. What were your initial thoughts, concerns, and fears when you found out I was dancing?
It's not the career I would have picked for you. You know, you seem to be very good at it because you're very athletic. And I just kind of viewed it as Circus du Soleil for Rara.
I don't even consider it a career. It's like a job. It's not like it's career, something you do for life, that you work out for life.
As opposed to...
I view it as another chapter in my life story.
There you go. There you go. Well,
so you didn't really have any concerns or fears?
My fears were, and we talked about it, was just making sure that there was safety always for you. I definitely know the aggression that comes out just in a bar when people have become intoxicated, and so it was more of you being for your safety, and you kept reassuring me that that you had security guards and whatnot.
Yeah, because I worked at really high-end clubs where the bouncers and security guards were ex-SWAT team members, or ex what is it called? Like literally
Military.
they were ex-military, like 6'6", like they were, nothing was going on.
You know, they're just horror stories. They're just bad people out there.
Period.
Period.
Okay, number 3, advice for other parents whose daughters get into dancing. Examples, are you supportive? Do you trust your child that they know what they're doing, etc.? Like, what's advice you would give to other parents?
Well, I do think that comes back from how they've decided to let them live. You know, all 3 of you girls, we wanted you to become independent. We wanted you to go and do what your focus was, you know, and you guys all have different paths. And so it's be supportive of the path they take, even if it disagrees with what your belief systems are or your paths that you chose. It's their life, not yours. You lived your life. Be there when they call at 2 or 3 in the morning. You know, be there when they need a drive home. Be there, you know, just be there. Doesn't mean you have to be happy about it. Doesn't mean you need to have fights about it.
Unconditional love.
Unconditional love.
I like that. Were you nervous what friends and family were gonna think if they found out? Like, did family members find out? I don't even know. We don't really talk to we're not like.
No, well, because you post everything and they follow.
Did they bring it up to you ever?
I don't think so.
Like our cousins and aunts and uncles, like we don't really like involve each other in we don't involve ourselves in each other's lives. Were you nervous at all?
There's nothing to be nervous about that.
People talking shit in the family?
Well, you know,
did anyone talk shit to you?
They may not have. Most of my family doesn't really care.
Did they bring it up to you?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
You know, or they just wanted to know if you were okay, you know, make sure that you were safe, just like I did.
Interesting. Okay, number 5. How do you feel about me posting on YouTube, like the internet, about dancing and my experience with it?
That's totally your decision.
Do you find it like educational? Do you find it helpful? Like, what do you think?
I don't know, I probably look at it more, especially with in the beginning of it, it was more of a reality type show, like
I'm just sharing my life.
I'm kind of more of a quiet person, private person, reserved. I don't, you know, the Kardashians and I are like polar opposites. So, you know, that's your choice. You know, just make wise decisions about what message you want to, you know, be saying, because that's, you know, people do listen, and if you're trying to be a role model for them.
Whoa! Ever said I was a role model?
I'm just saying, if you're putting it out there, people are going to watch it.
I'm trying to like destigmatize it, because I just hate how like closed-minded and judgmental people are about it. Live your own fucking lives. You know what I mean? It's not harming you, it's not hurting you. It's really not what people think it is. Number 6, did you have any misconceptions about dancing before I started? And have your like thoughts about it changed at all, like from hearing my experience?
No, I don't think I had any misconceptions. I think what has happened in the last 10 years, I think Circus du Soleil with doing the pole dancing and the ribbons and ribbon dancing, kind of combining the gymnastic aspect with flat out strip club type things, which, you know, it made it come and brought that forward, and it's more of an acceptable career, I guess. So I don't think I had any misconceptions.
No, misconceptions is in like people think you're like all the dancers are like cracked out off like meth. Like those kind of misconceptions. I never thought about
that. I don't think that. It's just that I know that there are bad apples out there, and so that they go in with preconceived ideas about what the dancers will do and not do, and what the limitations are, and what you're willing to do, and like when you go behind the closed door and do a private dance.
Well, the clubs I worked at, every private room, champagne room, all of that, there was cameras in every single booth, and bouncers would come by every like 5 minutes. My clubs I worked at were extremely strict, because in Vegas, the clubs obviously have liquor licenses, and if any sort of fucked up shit like that's going on, they lose their liquor license, and if you lose the liquor license, you don't have drunk men, and drunk men don't spend loads of money. So they were really strict about it.
Well, I think the only other thing too, because I go into numbers, being a number cruncher and market research, is that I bet you your kind of club is in a smaller percentage than the majority of the clubs that are out there that
in like the rest of the country.
In the rest of the country. So I think for you getting into it, you were in the best position that you could be in, compared to what other women in those ones who aren't protected get into. You know, they may be either get
do your
themselves in compromise.
research before you go to a club. Do your research. All I gotta say. Okay, number 7. Do you think dancing made me grow as a person, or like teach me any lessons?
I think every experience you need to learn and grow from. So I was out on my own at 17 as well. I just turned 17. And I just continue to grow every day. Okay,
question 8. Now looking back, do you think if your daughter is dancing, it's really as big as a deal as some people make it? Kind of like how my friend at the time, like her dad showing up made it into this scene, like a scene. Like, you know how people like think it's the end of the effing world, oh my god, like, do you really, like, looking back now retrospectively, do you think it's like, if someone's daughter goes into dancing, if you're like talking to another parent, do you really think it is as big of a deal as like a lot of people make, like as parents can make it out to be?
They need to have an understanding. Most fear based is on the unknown, what people don't know about it. And so if they have a preconceived notion as to what it was, or the scarier places, which there are some very scary places, if that's all they know and don't know clubs like yours that offer the protection, then there is a real fear base there, and that's why for the parents, get educated on it. And then they have to come to the terms and ask themselves, what is it that they're so adverse to about it? Is it their religion? Is it how they brought up? Are they projecting themselves on their kids? What is it?
Okay, final question. It's kind of like in this whole realm. How do you feel about me and my job, career path? Like, how do you feel about me doing OnlyFans now? Do you like that I'm able to be my own boss, fully support myself? Like, what are your thoughts on me doing OnlyFans? Because I feel like OnlyFans is another thing people also have a lot of misconceptions about, but that's just, times are changing, people are becoming more progressive.
If you're in your room and you so choose to do whatever they're asking you to do, I guess that's your biz. My only thing is that I want you to walk away going, I feel good about what I just did. You've shared with me that this is a stepping stone, that you have plans to grow, make something sustainable out of this. Kudos to your aspirations. Making that you can pay your own bills is huge, and especially during COVID. So, what can you say?
Love to hear it. She was stressing about this Q&A. Was it as bad as you thought it was gonna be?
Well, I don't like talking about my feelings and my own thoughts, because they're mine. And I don't want to be judged on them. This is a stress factor.
I definitely feel like that's how we're different. Like,
you don't care.
I was like, I don't give a shit. Like, I definitely live my life for myself. If people have opinions on me, everyone has their own right to an opinion. I don't care if people judge me, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't either. I just don't have to be so blatant and out in their face about it.
But yeah, so what was it as bad as you thought it was gonna be? It was chill, it was mellow.
It's mellow.
You proud of me?
Proud of you.
Are you?
I am proud of you that you're out there. I am proud of you that you're out there doing it. It's not my choice for you. You know that. Yeah. We talked about that. But I am proud that you're doing it. And, you got a nice apartment.
Think you're going to come back onto my channel ever?
I don't know.
It's debatable?
It's debatable.
Oh, thank you for actually finally doing this.
You're very welcome.
It wasn't as bad. It wasn't that bad. Okay, you guys, so that is it for the video. That is it for the Q&A. I hope you enjoyed having my mom on my channel. Don't forget to follow all my social media, Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz. I'll have it all linked down below. Also, if you have any other video ideas for me that you want me to put out there, film, whatever, leave them down below. I would love the suggestions, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
I'm running up all of the numbers, kissing and hugging and fucking and coming like I just came up out of slumber. Honey, yeah, that's how long I'ma be on. Infinity and beyond. Shoot for the stars and I'm gone. I'm running.